Olá, muito boa tarde. O drama dos cristãos na Terra Santa. É o caso, por exemplo, da faixa de Gaza, que é vista por dentro através do olhar da irmã Brigitte da Caritas Jerusalém. Ela fala desta região como uma prisão a céu aberto. Aí vivem entre 1.000 a 1.200 cristãos, numa população de 2 milhões de habitantes. Em 2007, eram quase 5.000. Em 1996, seriam cerca de 30.000. O documentário que hoje lhe apresentamos mostra outros testemunhos, nomeadamente uma médica, um jovem, um responsável local pelas obras missionárias pontifícias, um catequista. Um documentário que permite viajar até Jerusalém, Jericó e Israel. Permite-nos perceber como é difícil a vida dos cristãos numa zona tão sensível. Ainda em maio, os tambores da guerra fizeram-se ouvir. Um documentário que apresentamos em parceria com a Fundação Ajuda à Igreja que Sofre.
The Christians, maybe because we are few number, but we are fighting to stay at the Holy Land as much as we can.
My life and death is not in the hand of anybody. It is in the hands of our Creator God.
Faith is everything in my life.
I'm originally from this land. And this land is my land. Why should I go?
Que hay un soldado ahí que dice que no verá.
And Gaza is a very small strip of land. That's why they call it the Gaza Strip. If there was peace and prosperity, it could be beautiful. It's got 33 kilometres of Mediterranean beach, lovely climate most of the year. But it's overcrowded. It's dirty because there's no electricity, there's rubbish everywhere. There's a population of 2 million in this small space. And since 2007, when the Israeli government imposed a blockade, when Hamas came to power, it is an open prison. A large number of the population are Palestinian refugees since 1948. At the moment, there's about 1,000 or 1,200 persons in a population of 2 million. The population of Christians has gone down tremendously in the last few years because Christians, if they have a chance, they will leave.
Number of the Christians before 2007 was 4,700, and in the projection plan of 1996, they have mentioned it's expected the Christian to be 30,000 in Gaza.
The residents there cannot leave the Gaza Strip by land, sea or air without permission from the Israelis to come into Israel and even to travel to Jordan or elsewhere. The Israelis control all the borders. So people live their lives. If you have a 20-year-old or an 18-year-old, they have never been outside of Gaza. In recent years, wars every 2 or 3 years. Recently, the demonstrations along the border, where, as you know, more than 100 people were killed.
I am Suhaila Tarazi, born in Gaza from a middle-class family, and studied in Gaza, then went to Egypt to have my university studies. I was too fortunate to have scholarship and to go to England to have my specialty in the field of health planning and administration. The hospital is a Christian hospital. It was established 1882. It's a general hospital. It is 80 beds, but what is in operation is only 50 beds. The hospital provides inpatients and outpatient services for general surgery, general medicine, gynecology, obstetrics, orthopedic, urology, and pediatrics. The health situation in Gaza is like other services. Since 2007, when Hamas took over the government, situation is worsened day by day. It is therefore the mission of Ahli is to help those who are in need for any medical services, and our services are completely provided without any discrimination of gender, of social class, or political affiliation. The mission of Ahli is built on love and following Jesus' teaching to love your neighbors and to love one another. If we are called to serve, you don't look into where are you. As long as you are a human being and you help your other brothers and sisters who are in need without even paying attention to their beliefs. We have all to work hard building bridges instead of building walls. I consider myself, we are the first followers of Jesus Christ, and we still are. If you go to Bible, Gaza is one of the oldest 5 cities in the world. It was mentioned in the Old Testament, and also, if we can remember when Jesus with his mother and Joseph left from Bethlehem to go to Egypt as a refugee, he passed through Gaza. One day Gaza was completely Christian, but by the time when Islam came, part of the Gazans converted to Islam, very much proud being a Christian and being a servant in a missionary hospital to serve all people, because Jesus, he came for all people. I am doing what I do believe to do, to help those who are in need. I'm originally from this land, and this land is my land. Why should I go? I'm not afraid of anything, because I am a good believer that my life and death is not in hand of anybody. It is in the hands of our Creator God. Why should I be afraid? If everybody will leave, I'm afraid when Jesus Christ comes back, he will never find anybody to receiving him here.
اهلا وسهلا. اهلا ابو حميد. سمير ابراهيم الجلده، عمري 60 سنه. متجمعين عندنا عزلاء اختي. اختي توفت مريضه وراحت على اسرائيل بعجوبه، واليهود اخروها عده مرات. ولما طلعت كان الوقت تبعها راح، يعني الزمن تبعها، المرض زاد في جسمها. من آلاف السنين احنا موجودين، يعني الأب
لا يوجد سواد.
My name is George Anton. I am 38 years old. I am married. I have 3 little daughters. Gaza, first, it's part of the Holy Land. You can see how much the people, they are surviving. When there is people, they live under 4 destruction wars, and they go out of the war and they are ready for life. From professional side, from my work in Pontifical Mission, we have some partnership of some projects here with the YMCA. So I come here to follow up and see the implementation of our projects. We have like over than 20,000 graduates every year from the universities and the colleges, you know, and those cannot find jobs in everywhere, and they live under unemployment. So they suffer because they cannot work, so they cannot make a family, they cannot make future. I have very good opportunities to practice as a Christian. You know, first, from my own faith as Christian, you know, that I have a duty to serve my community, the Christian community and the Muslim community. I have to give love to the people as much as I received love from my Lord Jesus Christ. Usually we apply for the Easter and the Christmas, but not all the time we can get approval to pass through the Israeli checkpoint to visit Bethlehem. I don't know exactly the reasons why there is sometimes permits, sometimes we don't get permits.
I'm Jabir Jilda from Gaza. I'm the director of Sunday school here in the church. I help here in the church of Saint Porphyrius. All of us are Palestinian. Most of us from outside of Gaza as refugees. My family is from Ashkelon.
Christianity started by a monk called Porphyrius, where he has still a church built on his name, and it is belong to the Greek Orthodox Church and built in year 430.
The oldest building in Gaza. What you mean faith? This means trust. And what to trust? We trust God. He created us. Faith is everything in my life. Without faith, you couldn't live. If you don't have faith, you will lose your life. You will be another person.
Jericho is very famous from the Old Testament. You can read the book of Joshua and see how the great walls of Jericho have been here, very famous and in the Old Testament.
Gerico è importante perché c'è il Monte della Tentazione dove Gesù è rimasto 40 giorni, 40 notti. L'incontro con Zaccheo, con il cieco Bartimeo. Gesù passava spesso da Gerico verso Gerusalemme. Zaccheo è sceso tutto contento, diverso da come è salito. È salito pieno di problemi, di difficoltà, era solo, non è ricercato, non è amato perché è pubblicano. È sceso tutto contento. Queste oasis rappresentano la ricchezza di Dio, ma anche allo stesso momento le difficoltà che dobbiamo superare. Nel deserto ognuno ha bisogno di tutto e di tutti. I cristiani sono circa 500 persone e i musulmani quasi 40.000, però abbiamo un bellissimo rapporto insieme. Ma il cristiano soffre la minoranza, l'occupazione, la monotonia, non c'è la libertà di uscire dove vuole, non hanno la possibilità di andare anche a livello del medico, di curarsi. Dunque la Chiesa deve assicurare tutto e poi risvegliare questa appartenenza a questa terra. Terra Santa senza i cristiani non ha senso. La vocazione del cristiano, rimanere qui, prima di tutto afferma che Gesù, il suo Dio, è passato di qua, di questa terra.
My name is Rana Rami Al-Majrouh. I am 43 years old, 4 children, 3 girls, 1 boy. I can say that Jericho is a good place to live. We have a good relationships with the Christian and Muslims. Faith is very important for us. If we don't have this faith, we don't believe that we have another life in other world, so we can't live. We can't show others how we are living, how we are showing the love of Jesus inside us to others. Human beings, especially Christians, they can't live without faith. Faith is very important. It's like the air that you breathe. You can't live without air. It's inside you. It's deep in you. It's make you feel a better life, feel that you are living, let's say, a holy life.
Ramallah is the temporary capital of the Palestinian territories of what is supposed to become a future Palestinian state. Throughout the past 25 years, Ramallah kept growing. Today we see not only politics taking place here, but we also have a very bustling civil society. Palestinian basic law that states that freedom of religion is given. Islam is the official religion, though there's a certain protection also for the religious minorities. We have a quota system in local and city councils. Certain seats are always attributed to the Christians. Some of the cities and regions are considered to be Christian.
Here we have a lot of institutions. We have schools, hospitals, institutions to serve everyone.
We're a small amount of Christians here. So that's why we're trying to be here as much as we can, as doing camps and activities and all the things that we can do to show people that we are here and living here.
It's very important to continue this presence here. All the pilgrims coming from all over the world to find living stones in the Holy Land, not only holy places, but to find the community.
Jesus suffered also here in this land. During his walk through the Via Dolorosa, he carries his cross 14 stations, right? And it was hard on him to carry the cross alone. So our message to the internationals, don't leave us alone.
If you are Christians abroad, it's because there is a holy place. There is a holy land where Jesus was born. And I know that in this land of miracles, a miracle will again happen, and the people will learn to live in peace and harmony as we read in the Bible.